right. More modern this time. We are playing a Turbo Grist deck that Zerk, however you say that, won a challenge with. This is kind of like Yawgmoth, I guess. But it's using, for those of you that do not know, Agatha's Soul Cauldron works sort of interesting with Grist, where Grist counts itself as a creature. So if you exile it with Soul Cauldron and put 1/1 counters on a creature, then it has the ability to plus or minus or all that stuff. So it'll start with no loyalty counters, but you can like plus it then minus it later. So yeah, you get an army of Grists and then you mill a bunch, make a bunch of 1/1s, and win the game that way. It's also an Urza's Saga deck. This is somewhat similar to other decks that we've played. We played this sort of meme Siege Rhino deck. It's like that, but it kind of trims the fat, cuts the white cards, and does a lot of the same stuff where you have Green Sun Zenith, tutor up some utility cards, and then just Grist to take over the game. A lot of different ways you could build this. I don't know the best way to do it. I doubt that the person that won the challenge hasn't already made a bunch of changes to their deck, but we're just going to play this list and see how it goes. Notably, there's a Fulminator Mage in the main deck and the side deck, so you can just blow up all your opponent's lands with Soul Cauldron. White of the Reliquary is the same way. You can just turn all your creatures into pulling out all your lands from your deck. And then Scavenging News obviously is a good graveyard hate card. Yeah, not a particularly complicated deck. There's some shifting woodlands that can become Grists or Soul Cauldrons or whatever you see fit. Rumble to set up all of your Soul Cauldron shenanigans. Sideboard, we've got Abrupt Decay, Veil of Summer, Reclamation Sage to tutor its artifact decks, Tracker for grinding matchups, and then some forces, another Fulminator, and a Culling Ritual for Boros energy. So that is the deck. We're going to give it a quick go, play a 2-man, and see what we think. So excited for this one. See you in the game. Alright, let's go first. Okay. Yeah, this hand seems great. I just need to work my way into a Grist and then do the thing. Let's probably just get a forest now. I think that's fine. Your turn. Inquisition, sure. I mean, my hand's good. It's pretty Thoughtseize proof. Always lucky. Can't Thoughtseize at the top of the deck, etc., etc. Probably my best possible draw. Alright, any Oculuses? Any Oculuses milled? No, they top. I assume typically these blue-black decks have a lot of trouble against Resolve Grist. So what could we do? We could get a Scavenging News right now. I could just play like Bowmaster, get Dryad Arbor. I could just cast Rumble. I think I'm gonna get a Scavenging News. I like my position enough. I can also get white. Let me get Ooze. If they don't have an answer to this Ooze, it's gonna be hard for them to win. Oh, Dothy Voidwalker. I did not expect that. Okay, whatever. I mean, we're just gonna pop it with Grist. Bowmaster's down. So let's do this. Oh, I could attack first. This has Shadow. That's my bad. I missed a point. Not a big deal. Yeah. like I said, this is a tough spot for them. So they're like blue-black mid-range with Dalthy Voidwalker. I wonder, they could still be the Oculus deck, I guess. It's not like the craziest thing to play. It's good in the mirror. What do I want? If they're not the Oculus deck, Tracker might be good. If they are the Oculus deck... Yeah, it's tricky to board. I'll probably leave in a Spell Bomb. I'm going to put in Thoughtseize because I assume it'll be decent no matter what they're doing. And then Veil of Summer in. Fulminator out. Culling Ritual can like blow up Psychic Frog and whatnot. But I think we'll just leave in our pushes. And then I could take out a Cauldron. I don't think I should do that. I could take out like Rumble, Halfling. Does Might do anything? Probably not. And... could... no, we're gonna leave in this. You know what? Let's just take out the Spell Bomb. We'll do one Thoughtseize. I think like prioritizing push versus Thoughtseize is probably interesting, but since they showed me a Dalthy Voidwalker and it does seem like a card that could be annoying against my deck, I think I want all my pushes because they probably also have Psychic Frog. It seems keepable but not great. Okay, so they topped a card. It's an answer to Psychic Frog. Love to see that. I would like to be able to get a Swamp against them in case they have Harbinger of the Tides. But having Dalthy Voidwalker and Harbinger is a little weird. I'm gonna play Grist, I think. Yeah, I have the Stoner in myself, but I just get a Grist in play, so... I think this push will find another target. I have to wait on the tracker, but I get to go, like, plus start milling. Oh, that's funny. And then I have the Soul Cauldron. Well, we have an Abrupt Decay. Okay, and I have a Beseiju. So what am I doing? I could just play my Beseiju. I could just Beseiju right away. I think... lagging really bad. Something's lagging really bad. I've clicked this thing like 4 times. Okay, blow that up. It's kind of interesting tech against Grist. A second Sewers. Still don't know what the blue is for. And I've been sitting here trying to figure out if I want a Dryad Arbor. Green Sun Zenith Dryad Arbor. And I think I'm going to do it, but I'm not sure if it's correct or not. I doubt they can answer this Grist. We get more mills. If I do find a land, it means I can double spell or just like pop the clue. So consider Thought Scour. Okay, so they have to be an Oculus deck. They're just like a weird version of Oculus. Sort of skewered from the mirror, and I guess probably not the best Harbinger version. Thought Scour, yep. Or is it Saga? Well, that's a hell of a draw. Alright, let's plus. Cast our tracker. If it gets countered, we can attack with Dryad Arbor. Well, it didn't get countered, so that's really nice. Alright, so I would just sack this clue in F6, but it's possible that I want to not, like, based off what they do, I don't want to sack it, and then I want the revolt. I'll probably sack it either way, but... Could also just be blue-black Murktide, like a weird... Okay, the Reanimator. So the Reanimator with Dauthi Voidwalker. So the Voidwalkers are just randomly there, basically. Like, I don't think they have a role other than that this person likes Dauthi Voidwalker. Creeping Tarpit. Wow. That's a crazy card. I could just keep the clue for construct sizing. Maybe that has value, but... Archon, Dauthi. Alright. I might scoop to this, to be honest. Just because it turns off there. Yeah. Alright, what were we milling? So, okay, that's the nuts. So we were milling a Grist, which means... I guess I wouldn't have Cauldron, but... I think their hand was probably just like lands or a bunch of garbage. They were banking on trying to find a persist for their Archon, but this bricks it, so... Yeah, this card is really interesting in Modern because it's so powerful as a proactive card, but it's also just graveyard hate. Like, it's like a Relic of Progenitus or whatever. It's just... This deck's interesting. I could see it being really good against the like Oculus decks. And that's without doing too much work to beat them. Like, I don't know if it's tuned for it. Like, you don't really have sideboard cards for the matchup. Like, you could have Pick Your Poisons or more Graveyard Hate or whatever, but I doubt you need it. You could have more Abrupt Decays. So, yeah, this deck's really interesting. You know, if you like Maverick decks and Jund decks, just like sort of fair-ish decks, it doesn't really have any combos other than just make 1/1s fast. But yeah, this deck's really cool. I could see how it's powerful, especially if we hit the right matchups. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and I will see you for the next video. Peace.